Live. We're going to be talking about It's Just Veep, because I heard it again. You heard it the first time. I heard it the second time. There's a tweet I want to get into too, because it's one of those things that's it doesn't sit well with you. And then what is this? Jeremy Clarkson. This is a me thing. If you guys don't care about this, I don't care. But
yeah, fuck you if you don't care about Jeremy Clarkson. Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson told
legend
whatever station to suck off if they don't want to make his program the way he wants.
BBC.
Yeah, he told BBC get bent, and they went and made
Like
their
a
own
producer or something. Legend. So he's having health complications.
Heart problems. Apparently, he had a heart transplant sometime.
Nope.
When was it? October. Partial heart transplant. Dude's on his way down.
Okay, he had heart surgery.
He had an accident on his hand playing pickleball the other day, and that's
an accident on his hand.
Today. Pickleball's today. Pickleball.
So he hurt his hand.
If a fucking pickleball
Ryan,
takes Jeremy Clarkson,
Ryan,
David,
I can't handle this. You can't tell me Jeremy Clarkson almost died, and really he broke his finger.
David, he's a senior citizen, probably triple vaccinated.
One day ago.
Oh my God, it's barely bleeding. There's no way he's triple vaccinated. That dude, no shot.
Did you ask him?
He probably told everyone he got vaccinated. I guarantee he didn't. No way. Ryan, you brought this to my attention forever ago.
He lost the sexiest male celebrity title. So then he shared the picture of his hand all bloody.
Okay. Ryan, you of all people.
Of all people, David.
Of all people, Ryan. You told me forever ago about Ben Shapiro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. So he said it's all of government. There's no conspiracies. There's no deep state. None of this shit's happening.
Just mass incompetence.
Yeah, there's no corruption at all in government. It's just incompetence. It's just Veep. It's not House of Cards. It's just Veep. This was Ben Shapiro 2 years ago. How long has this been a joke on the show since he said it?
Almost half of this program's inception, David.
Because literally immediately we're that's a joke in itself.
It's not House of Cards. It's just Veep. It's just Veep, guys. It's just Veep.
Seriously, anyone watching?
These people are incompetent.
In all seriousness, does anyone really think that it's just Veep? Does anyone think there's no corruption in government?
Well, David, we always thought it was funny. One of the things, without getting conspiracy tin hat, correct all whatever. The thing that made that so funny when he first said that is okay, if that's the case, how come they act as if Trump has this big master plan when he's in office? You know what I mean? If it's just Veep, how come when it's opposition or certain angles or certain stories are told, they're able to explicitly be this person is, RFK wants to use health records or something. People are up in arms about it.
I guess we should explain. Mike just asked, what is Veep? Veep is if I'm not mistaken about this, it was a TV show, right? And it was Elaine from Seinfeld. She was the president. Is this Veep? Am I right about this? And House of Cards was the other one with the guy who was a pedophile.
House of Cards is with Kevin Spacey, to grab cock everywhere. You fucking.
How old are you, boy? I'm 18. Never mind.
Oh my God! That guy loved to fuck military guys. I don't know if you guys ever heard that about him. He loved to fuck the most manly guys.
So that was House of Cards. House of Cards was the opposite. House of Cards is what we think, right? Which is.
Just think, David. They're not sacrificing bundles of fucking sticks at Bohemian Grove every year, David.
But Veep was a show that was Elaine from Seinfeld. She was the president, and it was about mass incompetence in the government. And certainly, I'm not saying there's no incompetence at all at any level in government. But what I'm saying is, at the highest levels of government, do we really believe these people are just flat out dumb and they have no agenda? Ryan, you had a great point when you texted me about this. You said, "Oh, just these people are accidentally millionaires."
Nancy Pelosi's trading portfolio has outpaced the entire S&P 500. Just Veep, huh? Just fucking stupidly getting trillions? Are you fucking kidding me? This is almost as bad as the fake Jew diary, David.
Jesus Christ. So here is This is what's brought this all back on, though. I was watching Timcast earlier on the way to work because, of course, I watch as I drive. And here
Punch
is
these people in the face. I swear to God. I swear to God.
how
I'm glad they
anyone
all
thinks this
box,
is
dude.
and not. Here's the thing, too. I'm just gonna play the clip, and it's gonna be the clip, whatever, and then we could talk about it after because it's only like a minute. But here's the problem. Here's what really bothers me about it. There was zero pushback from anyone on the panel. Not a single person was like, "Really? Are you sure it's all incompetence?" Here's the clip.
The other argument from the right is that the deep state is trying to heavily influence the removal of Hegseth.
That guy who wrote that op-ed is not the deep state. He is a guy that Hegseth hired. He's a political staffer. That guy, John Yulia. Yeah. He is a political staffer. He was a senior communications advisor on Trump's 2016 campaign, and the other people too. They are all politicals. They are not deep state.
So
there's no clip.
Does that mean he's good?
What
How does it mean? What does it mean?
You got nothing?
Okay, then if he's such a good manager,
are you serious?
Yeah, won't lie to you.
Come on, are you messing with me? You're messing with me.
No, David. In my contract negotiation, though, there will be a stipulation that when you're at fault, there will be a running ticker on your side of the screen.
Well, on your side of the screen, there's a running chat. Let me bring.
The other argument from the right is that the
zero
deep state
zilch nada.
is trying to heavily
Would you
influence the removal of Hegseth.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
That guy who wrote that op-ed.
How can you not see this?
See why? Just see you.
You're messing with me.
Do you want me to screenshot?
Dude, no, I don't want you to screenshot. You're messing with me. How is it not there? It's a video clip. I hit play. I watch it. You can't see it?
Can't see shit but you, David. Maybe it's the live video chat over my fucking face.
So you can't hear it. You can't see it. I wonder, Mike. Let's get some stuff, Mike. What do you got? What do you got?
You got to go to the chat. You just can't.
I mean,
you just can't figure it out, huh? You just can't.
I just don't know if you can't see it.
Control Alt Delete.
Like
fucking
problem.
Move all.
Delete. I'm just gonna reset the whole thing. Really. Hold on.
Well, I mean, we might as well unplug the router, plug it back in, David.
He's seen it. Mike saw it. Mike saw the clip.
Well, clearly, David, it's just Veep.
Mike saw.
I'll watch the clip tomorrow.
Watch the clip tomorrow. Watch it on the show when you go back and rewatch because it was there. Mike saw it. I saw it. Eve heard it.
What was the clip, David?
It was a girl on Timcast, and they were talking about Pete Hegseth and all the bad hires of the Trump administration, right? And she's like, well, what the most common thing, or the most likely thing is that it's just Veep, it's mass incompetence, and that's just what happens. And nobody pushed back. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, that sounds right. Like, no pushback? None. Everyone thinks it's Veep. No conspiracies. There's no deep state. No corruption in government.
Trump wasn't targeted and got arrested.
It's just a bunch of people trying their best. A bunch of real good try-hard
how
people
the fuck
just
is
doing
it
their
Veep if they said Mar-a-Lago is worth $1 million when it's $1 trillion building? How is that Veep, David? That must surely that is a highly just one judge. That's all it took to value real estate in Florida from New York. Just one person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't particularly good at valuing real estate since he was a judge.
I have such a hard. Look, Elon, whoever, I don't know who is he a robot yet? Open the Department of Government Conspiracies, and I'll head the fucking thing, and I will get to the bottom of everything. I don't believe shit. I won't even believe that I have the position. I will think that I'm a conspiracy. Yeah. The government would never hire me to be conspiracy. This is a joke by my dad. And then I'm like tracking my dad down.
Eve's only laughing because your dad's wild.
I love your dad.
Paper mache Jesus.
If he was younger,
maybe he'll get Jeremy Clarkson's replacement heart so he can run a 4-0. What? What'd she say?
I said if your dad was younger, I'd leave David and marry your dad.
He can have her now.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad doesn't marry. I don't know if you know that. Dude doesn't wear condoms. You want to marry that? Go ahead.
I just love your dad. I think he's the cutest.
Paper mache Jesus.
Paper mache Jesus. Camouflage Jesus, dude. Camouflage Messiah was such a good run for that guy. All right, on to important things. David, do you actually believe? I guess Mike could answer that in the chat.
I'm pretty sure he just put tits over your head, Ryan.
I can't even see the chats. This isn't even.
Well, listen, that sounds like a you problem. Maybe in your contract you should sublet your wage to a producer.
Sublet my. You mean 100% of my earnings, David?
I won't tell you what my producer asked.
I want a minimum wage, David. $1 billion an episode. Okay.
Yeah, you got parentheses, period, parentheses, period, parentheses. It's tits.
You're supposed to use the pi symbol. It makes cleavage, right?
That's pretty smart.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. What were we talking about? Tits?
Veep, Ryan. Veep.
Oh.
Yeah, we got distracted by the tits.
There's really tits on my head. Look at that. It's funny.
Yeah, I told you they were on your head.
We really think it's Veep, though? That's what we're supposed to believe Timcast? Do you think Timcast just thinks it's Veep, David?
They didn't push back at all. So, I don't know.
Who's they? I need specifics considering the fucking iPhone sabotaged me.
So, Tim Pool and the normal people that are on his show, I don't know. There's one guy who's like the lead singer for a band or something.
The only other person that has more problems with computers than me is Terrence Howard. Okay? And that guy tried to... Oh, he
looks Jewish.
He's well dressed and groomed. You're saying all dressed, well groomed people, David, are Jewish in suits?
No, I'm saying when they have Jew fros, they're Jewish.
Do you see that Timcast wore a fucking beanie to the White House to ask a question?
He will not take that thing off. I don't know what's under there, but it's not good.
It's got to be so pale. Like
I'm
just
sure it's weak, though. He probably doesn't know how to take it off.
What if he's got an embarrassing tattoo and that's the reason why?
It's like a Kamala Harris tattoo. Ryan.
All right, I'll get serious.
That's a squirrel. Come on.
Dude, I have a hard I don't want to get fucking pissed off at Tim Pool because I want to go on his program and shut him down in real time. It's bullshit, okay? There's no way it's not Veep. There's no way it's not Veep.
Is it? Let's deconstruct this backwards. Is there any possibility at all?
Fucking JFK did not die from a magic bullet, okay? The Nazis fucking built rockets to get us to space and build the atomic missile. Well, Hitler was sucking dick in Argentina. I don't believe anybody, okay? I don't believe Trump's in there.
But what if Lee Harvey
You can't believe any of these people. They're fucking... Yeah, definitely that guy from Hawaii's got to fucking catch a plane to fly all the way there as Holden Caulfield and shoot John Lennon or whatever. Jesus. This shit doesn't make any sense, dude. It never has. It never will. It's not Veep. It's not all House of Cards, though, to be honest. Nancy Pelosi's husband, drag queen hammer night. Probably Veep. But Nancy Pelosi being a fucking trillionaire is not Veep. It's like that's the opposite of Veep.
So that's where it gets tricky, though, because there surely is some incompetence. So then
they're drunk. David, they're drunk on power. It's not incompetence.
I agree with that, but I'm saying there surely is, and I'm saying this: government is so large. Okay, so we don't even have to talk about senators or congressmen or whatever. Like, government is literally the largest employer in America, right?
In human history.
In the world. Is that right? There's so many
more people now than ever.
Let's look at this. Let's look at like the FBI, okay? How many people work for the FBI? Do we know this?
10 million?
No way.
A million?
There's no way. It's 38,000. The FBI.
Allegedly.
Okay. So 38,000 people work for the FBI. Now, what are the odds that all 38,000 people are in some deep state, place?
What is the odds that somebody in that 38,000 is not? They're operating at a House of Cards level.
I'm not saying one of them. I'm saying what are the odds that all 38,000 are House of Cards?
0%.
Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, there is some level of Veep somewhere in government. There just has to be, where there's some level of incompetence. But then there's also levels of House of Cards. And then trying to decipher what is Veep and what is House of Cards is where it gets tricky. So I think the Veep camp, the people who think it's
House
all
of Cards is the Bilderberg Group. It's NATO. It's the fucking World Health Organization. It's all that. It's Bilderberg Group. It's Bohemian Grove. It's the Skull and Bones. That's the House of Cards. Here's what's crazy about this whole thing. Do you really think that the military does it? You think the military? You don't think that they want you to think that the government is ran by idiots? Serious question. You think our military wants you to think that you have competent people in power? Serious question.
Well, isn't it a little bit of
part of the Veep thing's a smokescreen, dude? It's a red meat to begin with, because there is, once again, David, the low level asshole at the state, the mayor, all this shit. Yeah, if there's fucked up things and they're fucking prostitutes and all this stuff, yeah, it is Veep. If their sons crash cars like Mayor Byron Brown's after stealing them, it's just Veep, sure. But the guy that gets Black Hawk contracts no way.
Here's the thing with Veep, though. There is a lot of with Veep, there's a lot of like plausible deniability built into Veep. Okay, where you get off a little bit, where you say I wasn't trying to do X thing. I just made a bad decision, or whatever. Maybe I was ill-informed, and oops, won't happen again. You get to kind of pretend you didn't do it.
It's compartmentalization. Certain people only know certain information more than when they need to. And they've had this forever. There was Dave, what was Operation Enigma? Is that when they tried to crack the Nazi blueprint thing? But there was certain people in our government that didn't know about that, and it was like a secret operation that the way they passed notes was secret. Like, my point in saying all this is it's not an old idea.
Operation Enigma has something to do with unsolved murders of women, apparently.
No, it's not. No, Enigma machine was the thing they made to crack the Nazi fucking.
Oh, apparently YouTube gets big fancy chats. Fucking Chuck E. Cheese over here. What did Tim Pool do besides? Wow. Everything he can to. I like that. That's big, bold, right on your head, Ryan. Trump's D is on your side of the screen. What did Tim Pool do besides do everything he can to suck Trump's D and say most stupid conspiracy he can to suck Trumpers' D? Wow, this guy sounds smart.
Tim Pool was an independent journalist. He didn't need to suck Trump's dick. He had chickens before Trump.
I had respect for Tim Pool until 2023, the reimagining of COVID as though Trump wasn't the single biggest player in the lockdowns and the vaccine inflation. There's something to that that if I were to pick any things that Trump did that I was not a huge fan of, he seemed to have an undying love for Fauci while COVID was happening. He was big on Operation Warp Speed, which led us to where we are today with we talked about the biggest study of the mRNA injection for COVID and all the side effects that came from it that were conspiracy theories while it was happening. Things like myocarditis and a spike in, heart attacks and people dropping at early ages. All these things are now well documented from a large study.
I will say, though, about the Trump vaccine thing, the way that the vaccine was portrayed before and during the Trump administration was over compared to after is very different. Trump was only in power for like 3 months during COVID. As far as no, he lost the whole year. I'm sorry. Biden took over 21. My bad. He had a year, but
it was a rough year.
I don't know. All the same, it's supposed to be left to the states. Fucking, they all fucked up. So I don't disagree, but I don't care. It's not Veep. Can't be Veep. And the idea that Tim Pool, a guy who has gone and interviewed these people, a guy who's supposed to know all this stuff, I've seen Alex be right too many times, Dave, to just think it's Veep.
Yeah, for sure.
Are the gay frogs Veep, or is that the chem fucking trails?
Well, that's another one of those things where it's a conspiracy until, there's context provided and the truth comes out. Turns out to be true, Ryan. Turns out to be true. Love that phrase. Was Tim Pool a journalist or a podcaster looking for views? That's from Mike.
He worked at Vice Media. And then he went and did his own thing.
He did.
I was never a huge fan or big proponent of him. I followed him whenever he got on Rogan. I caught him right before that, and then shortly after, I had a buddy that was into him. And then I followed him up through COVID, basically, probably. But that's kind of common for all me. I mean, after COVID, it was just us. So the point in saying that is he was a journalist. He did work at Vice. He actually got famous during the lockdown on Wall Street or whatever.
Democrats said they wouldn't take vaccine during Trump's Operation Warp Speed. Yeah, it's the one time I really agreed with them. The difference is they did take the vaccine. They loudly and proudly came out with it. But only once...
they wanted to...
Yeah. They said they wouldn't, but then they locked down society and said, prove you took the vaccine.
And said that Trump's the tyrant.
I think they could have been a rational discussion about myocarditis, but you're talking like 98% of the people who had problems with the vaccines when they came out saying that Tom Hanks' sperm. I don't know if I don't know if you didn't finish your sentence there. Trump declares the state of emergency and never rescinded it. Biden never rescinded it either. I believe it's still in effect. Is that right?
Probably. States of emergency are unconstitutional. Changed my mind.
Well, that's because they can suspend
states of emergency. Normally, they don't go. From my understanding, they normally have an end date built into the order, and they have to extend it. Cuomo and like Mark Poland cars in Erie County has used it for like blizzards and shit in Erie County.
In February 2023, the HHS secretary gave a 90-day notice to governors to prepare for the unwinding of the COVID-19 public health emergency. The timeline below highlights some of the communications and materials from the HHS to state leadership. The federal public health emergency for COVID-19 expired on May 11th, 2023. So apparently at some point it expired. But how, with a state of emergency, the idea that you could have one for like a 3-year span. Shouldn't this be something if you're, and I'm with you, Ryan. I don't think we should have that kind of thing, states of emergency, but I just, if you're going to do it, it's got to be like a very short span and it's going to have to be re-upped frequently.
You could have a state of emergency if it was from the consent of the governed, David. I'd be completely okay with that. But I don't think I was asked if I want to shut down mom and pop businesses and murder grandparents while Andrew Cuomo grabbed asses in the fucking office that he resided in. Fuck these people. They knew what they were doing. I'm sick and tired of the COVID shit. They knew what they were doing. Just Veep, David, but they made billions and trillions of dollars. They gave you the most experimental shit we could ever cocktail up and stick it in your arm. They had a whole system, a whole thing. It's just Veep.
It's all Veep.
It's just money. Everybody's dumb and fat and their kids have autisms, but it's just Veep. The whole, I didn't really think about the whole like fat thing until like it started happening to me. And I'm not shaming anybody, but go fucking do something, goddammit. It's embarrassing.
All Veep. Ryan.
Everybody's fat. Like, tell me how that's like, no, like, really? Everybody looks the same? Really? Really? You all got middle body weight fat and tits? Come on. Nope, it's not the food. And then everybody knows it's the food. It's not just fucking McDonald's, dude. That's the fucking problem. Sorry. I've been watching them spray the chemtrails. Like, I'm outside all day, so it, like, extra pisses me off now that I'm a solar farmer, David. I'm out there fucking in the sun, literally just watching them go in front of the sky all day. I wonder why everybody's fat.
Shoot him down.
I've been telling people about it for like 15 years at this point. Fucking got laughed at. Go look at the soil samples and go look at all the documents that have been released. They're out there. Ask Gronk, David. You know? Who knew?
You want me to ask Grok?
Ask Gronk about chemtrails or geoengineering.
We know the answer to this. Yes, geoengineering is real. It refers to deliberate large-scale interventions in the Earth's climate system to mitigate climate change, Ryan. That's the only reason they do it. Example includes solar radiation management, injecting aerosols into the stratosphere to reflect sunlight, the carbon capture, removing CO2 from the atmosphere. Some methods like cloud seeding have been tested since the 1940s. Conspiracy. However, many proposed techniques remain theoretical or small scale. They made it rain so well. It was in like Dubai or something. They were so good at making it rain, they started flooding the desert. The idea that geoengineering is controversial or theoretical is wild. We lost Ryan again. This is 2 days in a go. Ryan has gone missing. We must bring him back. Have you ever heard of the cult of Dusty? He used to follow Alex Jones for years, and he was a right-winger that when he was broke is like the grid after being a millionaire. He realized Alex Jones had lied to him about the chemtrails and stuff. I don't really follow Dusty. I haven't in years, but it's pretty interesting. I haven't heard of that, but I can write that down. This is called the cult of Dusty. Was this just a man who listened to Alex Jones? Like one guy, or did he like start his own group? Putting water molecules in the air to make it rain, not poisons. Okay. We'll do this again. We'll see if I can get Ryan back on. He likes to leave us behind. Mike says, just talk to us. Yeah, I could talk to you, Mike. We could talk.
On.
Dude, what are you doing over there?
Dude, I don't know. It just kicks off, dude.
He just kicks off. Ryan, if you don't get a producer and get your shit together. I pay you all this money. Oh, now I'm on the right. Really? So now the chat's going to be on my head, Ryan. Is that what the plan was?
Mm.
Ryan, are you familiar with the cult of Dusty since you were missing?
The cult of Dusty?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, it was a man who followed Alex Jones.
Okay.
I don't know much more than that at this point, but I wrote it down. Maybe it's a fun rabbit hole we can get into. Dusty, for I don't know, 6 or 7 years has been a socialist, social justice warrior, super aggressive cancel culture guy. Well, that's Dusty took a rough road. Mike said the chemtrails were blocking your cell phone service. You know, what would we do without Mike, Ryan? Are you back? What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. You really should bring that person on, though, because they're here all the time.
He was a religious channel. This is Cult of Dusty. Religious channel whom mostly just railed against like Muslims and social justice, but he made his money running a porn website. Okay. This sounds like an interesting guy. If this doesn't become a Netflix documentary sometime, I don't know, because that sounds wild. It sounds right up Netflix's alley. Freeze frame. Am I a freeze frame? I presume I'm not a freeze frame. I'm guessing you mean just Ryan, because Ryan became a freeze frame and left us again. We'll see if we can get him back on again. In the meantime, this Cult of Dusty thing has got me. It's piqued my interest for sure. Yeah, Ryan, I know he's a freeze frame. The problem is he drives about outside and he tries to do it in his car. He should just be in a nice, secure area with Wi-Fi. That seems like the best plan. The other thing that's weird is that he can't join back in. I have to refresh, get him back, then he's here. It's not. Dude, what are you doing?
Nothing, apparently.
Yeah, it would be an amazing Netflix documentary. Dude, Cult of Dusty needs to be a Netflix documentary ASAP. The very little I've heard about it, it sounds fucking wild. It's got Tiger King
What happened?
over it. You're there.
What happened?
Clearer than ever. Would you drive somewhere else with better service?
No, I'm still in Chechnya, David.
Oh, that makes sense. You look great. Ryan, I wanted to get to this Cult of Dusty thing seems like something very worth researching.
Are you gonna tell me about it, or I have to watch my own show?
The chat is telling us about it, Ryan. It's over my head now since you keep leaving.
Yeah, it's not on my screen, David.
I don't think that was Veep, Ryan. I don't think you leaving was Veep. I think it was House of Cards. You wanted the chat on my head.
It's about time you reap what you sow, David.
I swear to God, Ryan, if you put a 10% off coupon on my fucking side of the screen, that's my move. My move, Ryan.
Dude, those are the biggest dick days where Dave ad reads.
Ad read right over top
of my whole Ryan's face, yeah.
If Buff Mike puts a set of tits on my head, I'm not going to be happy about it. So let's get to Ryan.
Peg him. You like him?
The show something else. There was a tweet, Ryan, and I wanted to go over this tweet because it's one of those things that you read it and you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. I do know how I feel about it. I don't like it.
Please be good.
Need a producer. I'm gonna have to teach Eve how to do this.
Yeah, can she cook too, or she just doesn't do anything?
I don't do anything.
Eve can cook.
Glad she heard me. Did she hear? She's like, boop, boop.
Me? I said I don't do anything.
No, she can cook.
Dave. It's my favorite.
All right, here we go, Ryan.
I'm okay with this dead med kids.
I'm okay with as many dead kids as it takes to stop Hamas. Holy fuck. Just the start of that. You people sound like woke leftists trying to make an emotional argument so you can argue from a position or moral superiority. You might as well put a rainbow flag or pronouns in your bio if you try to emotionally blackmail me. So he's talking about, obviously, the conflict between Israel and Palestine.
Who's the misfit patriot? Is this?
Yeah, he's a guy. He's not huge, to be perfectly honest. I'm not being a dick. Like, I'm not saying like we're the biggest show on earth either, but he's got a show on Rumble as well, which is where all the free speech is allowed to happen. Although apparently we are allowed to be on YouTube lately. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe they had a CEO change. I think it's because the election isn't taking place, so they don't really care about silencing the information. Just Veep.
Yeah, you guys can like catch us in our lies now. Just Veep, guys. We're just we're a publisher. Oh, never mind. We're a platform. Never mind.
Yeah, the idea that you're okay with dead kids because you're Team Israel, not okay.
Chilling for the Jews here, huh?
It's one thing to celebrate the death of a terrorist, okay, but to celebrate the death of children because terrorists were, I don't know, I can't even make it make sense. Is there any logical, like, children in Germany, like during World War II, you'd be like, cheering on the death of them because Hitler's a Nazi? It's just, it's so lazy, first of all. But two, it's
lazy to promote the murdering of children, David.
Like, isn't it crazy saying, well, you can't drag me into an emotional argument? Can you?
The first name was pretty emotional.
How is it not an emotional argument? And how is it not allowed to be an emotional argument? We're talking about dead children.
It's crazy, man.
So you feel like you have a moral superiority because you have no emotion over dead children? Isn't that fucking... Like, am I missing something?
I'm sure he would
That's
feel mighty different,
psychotic.
too, if those children were getting killed in his neighborhood and blown the fuck up by airplanes.
You could, dude, I get it. If you want to be Team Israel or something, that's fine. Oh my God. It's fine to be Team Israel. Do I prefer Israel over terrorists? Sure. But can we not pretend like what Israel is doing? They've leveled the Gaza Strip. It's rubble. It was a city. Dude, it is fucking rubble now. There's dead children. The guy's admitting there's dead children, and then he's cheering it on. That's crazy. Children in Germany during World War II were also part of the collateral damage. The difference is the Nazis didn't hide behind children. Yeah. Here's the thing, and I get what he's trying to say here, because the type of warfare that these terrorists and they're committing is they're hiding in like hospitals and with innocent civilians. So then the point is, well, how do you fight against them? You either let it slide or there's going to be some collateral damage. And I get that. But to celebrate it openly, especially with children, I mean,
how many retweets did this get?
I can pull it up.
Like, was this received? Oh, you.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
Oh, fuck.
1,000. Yeah, I mean it's not none. I mean, now out of all those retweets, are they people blasting them like, dude, are you fucking crazy? Maybe, but I mean, it had, it's not.
You think this is just to get
It's
viral,
more...
David? You think?
No, I don't. I really don't. I know
There's a
what
lot
you're
of his
saying.
shit
Like,
on his page.
there's a bit. Well, he's an ultra pro Israel guy for sure, so he's consistent there. But like I said, there's one. It's one thing to root for Israel. I get it, but holy shit.
This is kind of what Peterson means when 90%, 99% of us would be Nazi camp concentration guards, right?
We talked about that on the show too. Like if you're talking about the incentive and how easy it would be to get someone to that level, all you got to do is make it. You have to tie somebody into it and make it emotional. Like I said, the average person, if you walked up to the average person on the street and said, go kill that guy, they'd look at you like you were fucking crazy. Go kill that guy over there, I'll give you money. No, absolutely not. That's madness. Go kill that guy or I'll kill you. Okay, well now you got his attention. Hamas publicly states that in their strategy, they literally call it the CNN strategy and the dead children strategy. Yeah, no, I get it, and I 100% agree. That's what they're doing. It doesn't make dead children okay, and it certainly doesn't make me celebrate it. No,
we can't send in the dogs.
I'm not
killed him like a dog with a dog like an animal.
I'm not pretending by any means to think I have some great solution to how you're going to fight these people. I'm not going to pretend that I do. But I'm not going to sit here and celebrate dead children.
I'm sure the military's got to figure it out, David. They just don't want to figure that one out. What if we just give everybody money, David? Wouldn't that fix everything? Give them, like, I don't know, hospitals and healthcare and jobs and something to do and a house.
Well, didn't Trump say he wanted to purchase part of Giza or something? Or I'm sorry, not Giza, Gaza, and like build it back up into some. I don't know. I'm sure he would have put a big Trump Tower there, big beautiful Trump Towers.
Guy is a fucking megalomaniac, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, he's not even a real person. Do you know he's 5'10", David? I seen some shit getting circled. It was pretty funny.
Who, Trump?
Trump's not 6 foot, Dave. He's a liar.
But he's got a 7 foot tall son.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like for anyone who's met Trump in person, they know about how tall he is. I don't know. Are we really sitting here? We're really that worried about if he's 6'1" or 6'3"? I mean, is that really what we're worried about? Oh, he's not 6'3", he's 5'10". What difference does it make, first of all?
At this point, what difference does it make? Dave, remember when we went and saw Hillary's America together?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. What else you got?
That was it. That was it for today, Ron. We had the It's Just Veep, because I saw that and I was like, man, this is right up Brian's alley. We've been talking about this for years when Ben Shapiro said it. Just Veep. It's not House of Cards. There's no conspiracies.
Just Veep, guys.
Crazy.
No conspiracies, and then the largest conspiracies of all time come out. And then he's got a comment about JFK later, like, oh, regardless of what, like, the facts say, fuck off, Ben Shapiro, you little dorky fuck.
It's all it's all
just pisses me off, dude.
It's all just a big happy accident, Ryan. These people don't know what they're doing. They just stumble into trillions of dollars of wars all the time while their stock portfolios go through the roof accidentally.
I just watched a guy carry out a 30-foot extension ladder with his girlfriend instead of carrying the ladder out by himself. You can't carry a fucking extension ladder by yourself?
Well, yesterday, whoever it was couldn't even lift it. His wife had to do it. So I guess it's getting better.
Well, I know why there's the L in Lowe's, because it's for lady homes, dude. Woman, she can, dude. She can. Fucking psychos, dude. David, is Elon Musk trying to fuck everybody or what? Did you hear about?
Yes.
You hear about this?
They sent like a DM to somebody, like, have my baby.
Super hot. Super hot. Yeah. Like, so super hot girl. He's like, yo, I'll fuck you if you have a kid, I'll pay
you. Literal prostitution.
It's not prostitution, David. It's called child support.
It's literally prostitution. Fuck me for money is prostitution by definition, right? And you got to think, that's not the first time he sent that message. He must send like mass spam. He probably has Grok send that out.
Yeah, he has an AI to be like, yo, Grok, find the most premier jeans on the internet. And then he's just going to mass DM all these girls and fuck them before we can. Then there's everybody out there trying to get these girls. Like, God damn it, Elon. It's so funny. It's so funny. Dave, Kanye loves fish sticks.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was something. What's the like, what are we supposed to believe here? Because here's the thing.
I can't believe this guy can't lift a 30-foot ladder by himself. This is fucking
Are you
painful.
Still watching this guy with a ladder?
Dude, it should be in the truck already. This is what I'm saying.
Turn it around. What is New York a single party consent state? Turn that thing around. He doesn't have to comply. He doesn't need to consent to your video. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me watch this guy try to carry this.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how to fix windshields. Put a glass in your car. What are you doing?
The insurance claim. Insurance claim. He's putting.
Come on, we barely got to see. Put it on there. Let's do a play-by-play. Let me see this guy fucking. Holy fucking strap that bitch in. He's putting her right on the fucking roof. Holy shit. What is this show? What if it's a lead ladder? Oh, it could be, I guess.
It's not. It's a fiberglass extension ladder. I could see it on the.
It's one of them fucking concrete ladders. Dude, that thing's fucking 1,000 pounds.
I use the thing every day. I don't know what you're doing with that.
Dude, I really hope they just start fucking just domestic abuse in the parking lot.
Oh my god, dude.
Hold it better.
What does that sound like?
Holy fuck.
Yo, Sam, serious question. Is that where you question your husband's ability and like, did I pick the right guy? Did I marry the right guy?
Chuck says, F that paint. Yeah, who gives a shit? Fucking scratch. It's in New York. The truck's probably half fucking
He's got a
rotted
towel
away
down.
anyway. He put a towel down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quilt, like a quilt.
Is it an Afghan?
And then they're gonna strap the ladder. You know what you actually do?
Something.
No, wait till he...
No, you know what you actually do? You just hang the ladder out the bed of the truck with a fucking. You gotta, if it's over like 3 feet off the back of your car, you have to have some kind of flag marker.
Wait till he goes under a bridge and fucking smokes.
Dude, what happens when the wind takes it?
Dude, this guy needs you know what he needs? He needs a Chevy Avalanche. Do you remember you could put like the back section down and you go right through the bed all the way to the fucking dash? That was a wild car. Mike asked if someone threw something at your windshield, Ryan.
Why? Yeah, as a matter of fact. Why is it low? It was Earth Day, David. As always, I celebrated by watching them spray chemicals in the sky. So it was fucking.
It's just water vapor, Ryan.
If one more person tells me that's fucking water vapor, I'm punching you. It's not. Enjoy the retarded children, everybody.
He said he should just have his friend sit in the bed and hold the ladder.
Dude, you hang the fucking ladder out the back and just tie a flag to it. It's
just the tiniest little ratchet strap thing I've ever seen.
You're gonna ratchet strap the ladder down. What are you ratchet strapping? Just ratchet strap it in the fucking truck bed and hang the shit out the back. Whatever. God bless him. Swear to God, if he takes one turn, that thing comes smoking off. Cigarettes were the first GMO ever released on the human population, David. I said it before. I'll say it again.
Cigarettes,
David. Jordan Peterson was on Joe Rogan, David, for the 4th or 5th time now, I believe. So, personally, I've been on the podcast. Huh?
What do we think about Jordan Peterson? Is Daily Wire ruining Jordan Peterson?
I don't know. I was just going to preface all this because I have to listen to this as a good student of Jordan Peterson. I bought his We Wrestle with God book. I didn't read it yet, but I bought it a few months ago. But I haven't participated in any of the podcast space. I haven't even been on like Modern Wisdom and stuff. I've been cruising my own lane here. But the point in saying that is with all the shakeup at Daily Wire, the post-Trump, just the rising popularity.
The CEO stepping down to focus on entertainment, and definitely not because the company's going bankrupt.
Yeah, I gotta entertain myself while it goes bankrupt, David.
How do you run that company into the ground?
No, it was only $1 billion company, David. I don't know, by probably promoting the murder of children because they're Palestinian.
As long as someone else does it, right? Then
right? Isn't that what fucked it up? Isn't that what fucked it up?
I don't know. Was that
Candace Owens, the Crowder?
Yeah, those two for sure. But
just Veep guys
Rumble jumped all over that Crowder opportunity for sure.
Yeah, well, it's good to know there's Crowder and us, true warriors that don't think everything's just Veep. Tucker Carlson is fucking less on. How the fuck is Tucker Carlson against the Veep train, but Tim Cast is when he's all comfortable in fucking Pennsylvania, wherever the fuck, West Virginia or wherever he is?
That's nuts.
I really don't know what this guy did. Look at this.
Oh, there he goes. He still has the tailgate down too.
Yeah, so one strap, tailgate down.
One strap, tailgate down.
Yep.
All right.
Let's hope he lives like across the street or something.
You know what's going to be crazy if that guy watches the show?
That thing looks like a transformer, dude.
He's gonna be like, what the fuck, is that me?
Yeah, I didn't know my lean safe ladder came with 4-wheel drive, dude.
The
got
host
that 30-foot fucking 4x4.
The host of Breaking Point's Crystal Ball, just like 2 months before she became a populist, she had lost her campaign for Congress because she was doing blow and having an orgy. Who the fuck is this?
Was that with the Indian dude, the Indian conservative? No.
And then she had pictures of the orgy, and she went on MSNBC where she used to be a host, and literally cried and said, direct exact quote, "I've spent my entire life trying to be exactly like Hillary Clinton, and I don't know how this happened to me." What the fuck is this?
Who's telling us this?
This is Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude, Chuck E. Cheese, you better not be lying to me.
Come on, Chuck E. Cheese. So what do we? Who is this then?
Source.
The host of Breaking Point.
Yeah, that's with Indian dude, the Azar fucking. I've tried to reference him on the program before, but I can never remember his name.
Well, that's because
he's the Indian guy that married a white girl, Indian, right? Like all the other Indians.
It's called Breaking Points.
Yeah, Breaking Point.
All right, hold on. We'll figure this out. Breaking Points.
Get to the bottom.
Podcast. What is this?
So she was doing coke at an orgy. And got busted.
Crystal and Sagar.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. What is she? Wait, hold on. Do I got the right? Let me see if I got the right thing here. Right, if you tell me you can't see this, I swear to God. Here we go. These people?
Yeah, that's who I think he's talking about.
Okay, so what the fuck happened? She just what does this have to do with anything?
I don't know. Look the shit up. She was doing drugs at an orgy. Just type in her name and orgy.
I'm not looking up her orgy. No way.
Look up the damn orgy, David.
Breaking Points, Crystal. Oh, this is gonna go bad. Holy whoop. Okay. Well. What in the fuck? What is this? What the fuck is happening? Okay. That's something. Well, hold on, Ryan. Hold on. We remember this guy. We remember Chuck E. Cheese.
That's Cold Summer.
Guy. No. This guy, he commented before, and he was talking about. He said he was an internet political podcaster, Bernie Sanders. I don't know. I remember maybe it was somebody else. Who was the guy who fucking commented on the show? Man, I'm gonna need my brain ran. I know there was something. It might not have been this guy. Crystal Ball and Cigar. She was wearing a weird mask with a dildo on the mask. What the fuck is this? What is happening? Now she's married to Kyle Kalinske. Okay, interesting. I don't know what this girl is or.
Yeah, dude, Kyle Kalinske jumped all over that shit, huh?
I think my guy just wants to talk about orgies right now on the show. That's what
you're got 3 screens.
That's fine, I guess.
Rub counterclockwise, brother. It's way better.
Buff Mike says invite him on the show. I think we need to invite Crystal Ball on the show. Have her explain herself, Ryan.
Can you show me on the dial what you did?
She became an anti-establishment populist. It's an interesting story. I don't remember why I thought of it. Yeah, I don't know why you thought of it either, but thanks for sharing, I guess.
It's the greatest podcast, human history.
Dude, this is why I love the chat. You know, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about right now, but that's great.
Yeah, Podding Every Day is fun, Dave. Jordan Peterson's on Joe Rogan, and the NFL draft is upon us, David. I don't want to get into sports mumbo jumbo, David, but are the Bills winning a fucking Super Bowl or not?
Oh, not yet. They're gonna, dude. It's just Veep, Brian. There's no conspiracy or anything. But when the Bills...
Isn't it crazy? 2 times in a row, Josh Allen beats Pat Mahomes. They changed the overtime rule, and now they're looking at how they're going to use fucking ball technology for placement. They could tell you the percentage that they can catch the football on the other side of the field with Amazon Next Amp stats, but you can't fucking spot a ball. He got that 4th down, David. The Bills should have beat the Chiefs and fucking beat the Eagles.
Honestly, if the Chiefs were just going to play like that in the Super Bowl anyway, then there was no reason for them to even beat us. At least let someone else go and lose if they're going to be like that.
Yeah, they played harder against the Bills than the Eagles. all the same. I don't know, Dave. How you been enjoying podding every day? I know this is day 2 of the pod every day, but
it's a weird habit. It is in fact day 2, but I'm on board. I'm liking it so far. Right, well, I really got to get. But here's the thing: the studio is very not a studio right now.
There's a dead fish on one. No, there's a dead fish on 2 walls. There's a dead coyote, a dead pheasant.
There's a
dude. Those need to be on camera.
Oh well, God.
You should mount the coyote right above you, so it looks like it's about to eat you, David.
Freaking crossbow, wood paneling.
Fucking coyotes, dude.
Yeah, it's something. It's certainly not what I'm going for, but I still got the Swanson in here, so we're good. As long as you get the Swanson. Oh, and the floor is not even a floor right now. We just ripped up the carpet.
Is the floor lava?
It's not lava. No, it's like a particle board on top of actual floor. It's something.
Well, Buff Mike, and I will be down there. We'll fix your shit.
Come on down.
We'll pay you to fix it.
He's a plumber. He's a plumber.
He's a plumber.
He literally will fix your shit.
That's literally
he will literally fix your shit.
Said. It's the one thing I've already said. You cannot pay me enough to be a plumber. Anything with pipes, fucking no. It sucks. You're crawling around. You're in small spaces. Shit.
He runs his own business too, David. Literally writes his own checks.
Wet all the time. It's horrible. I fucking hate it. I'd rather get zapped with electricity, Ryan.
Really? Electrocute instead of shit water? Really?
Plumbing. Yeah, for sure. Plumbing, I do everything. Yeah, no, shit water, I'm out, dude. I'm not.
You realize, like, plumbers very rarely use ladders, or they don't leave the ground a lot? Like, most of their stuff, they go down.
I literally used to go up on roofs. I don't care about leaving the ground.
I go on roofs now, David. Solar electrician.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even... Being up on a roof isn't even that bad.
Well, Ryan can come work for you, and then he can move here.
I gotta tell you, there's a lot of people looking for work, Ryan. If you ever wanted to be independent, I will run you, Ryan. I will run you ragged. And then I'll take all the profit and give you the crumbs.
Fucking give him...
Okay.
Ryan's leaving us again, I believe. He is frozen Ryan again. Yeah, Buff Mike. Plumbing, I don't know how you do it, man. Not a fan. I really hate it. I really do. Fucking toilets and shit, and fucking sinks, hooking up dishwashers. Any of it. Fuck no. Absolutely not. You can have it. Yeah, we lost Ryan. I know. We've been losing Ryan for a while. We should probably get him back on to have him sign off. I don't know where he's at. Like last time he came back on, he came back crystal fucking clear. Good money. I get it.
Oh, but... I'm coming.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh,
you could have waited till the show was over.
Pour my name out down there. I'll come down there and I will slap butts and put fucking butt plugs in all over the place up there. Podding every day has been fun. Dave, I look forward to tomorrow. As always, Dave Ryan, December 1773. Catch us on Rumble for the greatest podcast in human history, where we apparently discover orgies.
Wait, hold on. Are you...
And fucking pool.
I mean, we're like 30 seconds until it's an hour. Like, we're just gonna... Like, we can wait. It just feels wrong to have it just feels wrong to have one that's like 59 minutes and 40 seconds long. Like, we might as well just hit the hour mark at this point.
Dave, you really are just dragging this out for a fucking triple digit.
Yeah, something about that bothers me. It's like, where do you... Here, let's do this. We'll end on this. When you set volume on something, what do you set it to?
Oh my fucking God. This is not the same thing, David.
I like fives and zeros.
I think you're a psycho. I think you're trying to fucking nanogram your way and leave secret number codes like the Jews did, David, in the Bible.
I just like, if I'm picking, it has to be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Eve does threes, which is fucking... She needs to see someone professionally.
Sam does threes too.
Does she? Isn't that like a demonic thing? That's probably why.
It is a... Yeah. Have you ever flipped the cervix upside down, David?
Do you take hellfire showers? 1,000-degree fucking showers? Yeah. Is that her? They're fucking demons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking demons, Ryan.
demons, and they make more of themselves. How terrifying. Dave Ryan, December 17th, 73. Catch us on Rumble for the greatest podcast in human history. As always, David, I appreciate you all for your time. And I'll see you guys next time in Lowe's parking lot when someone else can't put something in a fucking vehicle. Maybe I'll just, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to help somebody put something in their car live on air. Maybe that's what happens. Dave
tomorrow
Ryan,
at 6:30. Keep the chats coming, too. It really helps.
Yo, thanks, it definitely helps knowing about a Coke mask
and
dildo.
Maybe we'll talk about Cult of Dusty tomorrow. Maybe we can do some fucking quick research on it.
No. Stay frosty. I'll catch you.